A lot of people don't like this when we say we got to wake up the normies. The normies are our currency. Nothing happens if they can keep normies asleep. And they're clearly trying to keep normies asleep. The gaslighting, the propaganda, the satanic Grammy shows, the public education system, it's all meant to keep people asleep. That's how you know there's value in reaching normies. Things won't change if they can keep that many normies asleep. That's why it's our job to wake up normies. It's not a heroic job. It's not a flashy job. But the more people you wake up, it shows that the people who've put and invested all this time, money, and resources into propagandizing and gaslighting, keeping normies asleep, it shows that they're less effective. And so power goes in the direction that it feels is going to benefit them. And so right now, with the big tech oligarchs, with the mainstream media press, with sports ball, Hollywood kid fuckers, with all of them on one side to keep normies asleep, the establishment goes in that direction because that's the direction that keeps them full of kids, keeps them full of money and political power. You start waking up normies, you start defusing their propaganda, you start bringing an antidote to their misinformation, and the power structure will recognize that the old system gives them less power, and they got to start going in your direction. So you can start bending the will of the machine. And it's a fight. It's a constant fight. It keeps going back and forth and fluctuating, and it has a temporal status that has these ups and downs during different technological achievements, and you'll see this. And so YouTube's going to lose power. Facebook's losing. These places, these old places are losing influence. We're chipping away at them slowly. And every time we detonate one of these places, like you start building up Rumble, you start building up Odyssey, you start building up Parallel, everything, it diminishes the influence of these old tech vanguards. And the machine and the establishment starts taking notice of this. And you start adding people to the actual power structure that can benefit us. This is why they're banking on violence. They need you to get violent. Violence, 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 violence stops that process. They're trying to stop us from reaching people. They're trying to stop us from. We just got a fucking ban on YouTube because we hurt people's feelings. It's not because we hurt people's feelings. It's because we're effective. They don't want us reaching people. I think a lot of people are starting to recognize that. The reason why nobody from the machine, nobody from the establishment, nobody from the infrastructure wants to do anything with COVID is because COVID is a weapon that isn't created, maintained, and launched necessarily from a nation boundary to attack another nation's boundary. It's a globalist weapon. We're in a new war. We're in these people have carved up the planet, and we're operating off an old map. They've got a completely different map in their head. These fucking lizard people. And so this map isn't, it's not, it's like you look at a two-dimensional map and you see squares or you see these fucking wonky shapes of states. No, it's way different than that. It's way, the actual way the world works is different than that. And there's a blend, and there's a topography to it because some of the lizard people are a higher level, and it doesn't have anything to do with world nation boundaries. COVID-19 moves forward the lizard person agenda. And if you try to understand the lizard person agenda based off of a two-dimensional map that we have today drawn out, it doesn't make any sense. That's why normies don't understand. They're so full of hubris. All of their little foot soldiers are all mentally ill goofballs. This can't continue in their favor too long, which is why they need knee-jerk reaction. They need violence. They need quick, because the longer it plays out, the worse for them. You see it with everything that they do. BLM had a gigantic approval rating at first when everybody bought all this stupid fucking bullshit and was afraid to stand up to this Marxist group, and now they won't even say BLM. All these dumb assholes in Congress today, or during the State of the Union, they wouldn't wear BLM pins.